going through the car wash to get at least most of the grime off of this. I always like the colors and the smell of this foam they put on it. But in this case, it's a waste of money because I'll be doing a lot of work to the paint. So any protectant is going to be coming right back off. I am super excited to be at this stage of the build. The day I brought this thing home, I could not wait to start taking off all the red vinyl on it and stuff. I don't like it. I know other people do, but it's not for me. I'm going to be taking the vinyl off the hood. I'll be taking the vinyl off the grill. I already took it off the sides, but all the glue is still there for the most part, so I've got to take all that off. Be washing the whole car down with, I've got just a spray bottle with a little bit of Dawn dish soap in there. And it's the middle of winter here in New Hampshire, and I live on a dirt road, so as you can see, I did take it through the car wash, but the car is so filthy, it didn't really do hardly anything. And so I gotta wash it all down by hand. Let's get started. This vinyl will come off without the heat gun, but the heat gun makes it a little bit easier. Now to replace that red eyesore spoiler with a carbon fiber one I have. So let's get that off of there. Cut the old spoiler off. There are two holes that do not get covered up by the new spoiler. I'll have to figure out what to do with those. They really should be welded up, but for now I think I just might put like a plastic grommet here and seal it with some silicone. What I had to do was drill new holes. I drilled one here, and there's a tape that goes on. So this is a double-sided tape. You put that on the spoiler and or on the trunk and just stick it down, and then those screws I'll show from the other side when I get it turned around. I'm getting ready to put the spoiler actually on, but I wanted to show you something. So you have these big holes. The spoiler does cover that up. There's one on each side. I don't like the idea of just leaving that there, so I have some just black gasket maker silicone, and I am going to just kind of put a nice glob there, and the spoiler will squish that down when I put it on there. And the same thing over here, because you don't want water getting inside your trunk lid. And I'm going to do the same thing just around the new screw holes to kind of seal that up, because I don't want water getting in there either. So hopefully when I put the spoiler on, it will squeeze the silicone and seal it up. So let me I've already got the tape on the spoiler. I'm just going to peel off the red and stick it on there. Now the spot they have you drill the holes is a little bit awkward because it comes on an angle here. And they give you big washers, but you can't tell too much. But the way I've got the hole there, I think the head of the screw is big enough that if I can get this in there, actually I might not even be able to get the screw in with the way I have that. Sorry. Have to make the hole bigger to get the head of the screw through there. I'm gonna take some needle nose to this and just kind of flop it around a little bit, make some more room. Well, after fighting with it for a minute, I ended up giving up, and I just put the old tried and true sheetrock screw in there, drywall screw with a washer. It's only going into plastic either way. It's not like those other screws were gonna do anything better than that anyways. Now, just to clean it up a little, just gonna put a glob of silicone on there. Kind of clean it up. Looks like hell, but I feel better about there just not being a hacked up hole there. All right, now we have got ourselves a spoiler on here. So Hellcat mode is now activated. It didn't come with a button to turn on the Hellcat mode, but I think it still looks okay. Now, it's hard to probably even see it in the camera. The quality on this spoiler is so bad. I bought this thing on Amazon, and it was only like $100, so I wasn't expecting anything amazing quality-wise, but it is just unbelievably lumpy. It's incredibly bad. Like I said, I just don't know if you can see how bad in the camera, but in person, it's bad. But I still like it better than the red one being on here. And for $100, what do you expect? So this is what I did with the extra holes. Is I put a little silicone around these and just set them down in there. Later on, at some point, I'll try to clean up the paint a little bit better. Ideally, I should repaint the whole trunk lid, but for now, that's good enough. My tire warehouse on a Sunday, getting the wheels and tires balanced. Should make it for a much nicer ride. Here it is, mostly done. Sorry about the jet noise in the background. It was just a good spot to take a video. So, it's all cleaned up, looking good. I I still do have a little bit of glue left here and there to take off. You got this line here, that'll come off. I'm gonna do a complete buff job on the whole car. If you're interested in seeing that, let me know and I'll make sure I record it. The bumper looks pretty good. The grill. So you probably saw in the video that I painted it like a chrome silver first, and I had a plan. I was gonna make that clear coat like semi-transparent black, and it didn't work out and ended up being black. But I'm happy with it. I think it looks good anyways. So that was a mistake. I have not yet buffed anything I did, like this fender. There's a lot more orange peel in here than I really care for. So when I do the rest of the car, I'll sand that out, buff it. My body work's also not like perfect. There's a run here, it's hard to see. But I'm just, letting you know that I didn't do some sort of like perfect job. There's stone chips all over in the hood. I bought plenty of paint. One of the reasons I did that is that I might change that hood and put the Hellcat style on it. Haven't decided yet. It's a little dirty from driving here. See that spoiler? To me looks a lot better. See if you can see how bad the lumps are in it. Can't really capture it on video too well. Oh, I guess kind of through here. But it's pretty bad. But yeah, it's good enough. So that's gonna wrap it up. I got that quick video at the tire place. I didn't spend too much time recording there because I didn't want to capture those guys, trying to work. But one thing I did want to point out is that they actually used a torque wrench on the wheels, which I have never seen anybody do at a tire place. So that was cool. Well, that's gonna wrap up this one, guys. Thanks for watching.